Hey y'all, it's Callie and welcome back to another weekly reading vlog. It is actually Saturday night before the readathon officially starts, but I just wanted to quickly let you guys know what my plans are for the week. First, I plan to pick up Matilda by Roald Dahl. I should be able to finish this tomorrow because it is a middle grade book and it's quite short and the font is also pretty big. I also wanted to mention that I'm not going to be using my ebooks and audiobooks as rereads. I'm just going to continue listening to the audiobooks that I have from my library and the e-arcs that I've been reading. So I'll still be updating you guys a little bit, but not as much, on They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera, which I'm a little over halfway through the audiobook for, and The Wicked Saints by Emily Duncan, which I'm about 1/10 of the way through. The pages are a little funky, so I'm on page 20 out of like 270, but I will keep you guys updated on all of my reading and I will let you guys know how much of Matilda I read starting tomorrow morning. Hey y'all, it is Sunday afternoon. I just wanted to update you guys on my reading. I am on page 101 in Matilda. I will most definitely finish this today. It's a whole 240 pages and I haven't really read that much today. It's just super quick. I'm not really enjoying it, but I'm glad I chose it to just kind of get it off my TBR. I don't know what it is. I just don't like it. It's not anything super interesting or anything like that. I just don't like it. Hey y'all, it is later on Sunday and I just wanted to let you guys know I finished Matilda by Roald Dahl. I didn't really like it. Like, the ending, it was cute. I would say it has trigger warnings for child abuse and there is talk of a family member committing suicide, so like it's a lot darker. It was a quick read. Sometimes I like had to be like, okay, just read this and you can get done with it. I didn't really enjoy it. I'll probably give it like a 1.5 or 2 stars. It just wasn't for me. I just didn't really enjoy it, but it was interesting, kind of. And the next book I'm picking up, I'm so excited, is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. So yeah, I'm super excited to start reading this. It's gonna be so good. I cannot wait. Hey y'all, it is Monday morning. I just wanted to update you guys on my reading. I have not done a whole bunch of reading, but I have done some. In Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, I am on page 26. I'm loving this. I feel like the fact that I've watched the movies so many times and I really only know the movies has definitely taken some of the like magical aspect of it away, because it's not anything new necessarily. I've already been to the world and not necessarily this specific world. I've been kind of typing out some thoughts when I have them or things that I notice to just kind of see my thoughts as I go along. I might do some sort of like review or book vlog where I go into spoilery details. I'm not sure yet. I kind of want to do that. Not sure. The next update, I finished the audiobook for They Both Die at the End. The first time I've cried while listening to an audiobook on a drive. I was like trying to keep my eyes open. Thankfully, like, it wasn't the kind of like cry where you like close your eyes and like you can't see anything. I could still see everything, but it was just like tears. It was so good. I loved it. I think I'm gonna give it 5 out of 5 stars. It was so good. And you'll notice I got my book outlet order, so there have been some changes on my shelf. I like it better, but I don't love it still. As I read books, it'll definitely get better because this shelf is just very full and this shelf is just there. So yeah, that's all the updates for now. I started the audiobook for One Dark Throne. So good so far. I really want to like read it like with a paper copy, but I don't have one, so this is my next best option. Hey y'all, it is later on Monday. I just wanted to drop in and update you guys. I'm on page 163 of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. This is so good. I am just finding all of these little scenes and storylines that you don't get in the movies, and it's just so magical and adorable. And I'm really liking I really enjoy seeing the differences between a book and the movie adaptation or TV show adaptation. And so it's just really fun for me to go back through and read this. I'm loving it so much. I'm balancing it between homework, trying to finish this today. Not sure how that's gonna go. It's just so cute. I'm a little over halfway through and like, I don't know. I should be able to finish it, but we'll see. I think I've decided I'm gonna do like a discussion kind of video about this, not like a traditional review and not a reading vlog that's just spoilery. I think I'm gonna sit down and just talk, because when I see something that I think is interesting, or I have like a comment, or I felt some kind of specific way, because I'm not annotating this book because this is my set and this is my mom's set, but I wanted to read it in the hardbacks because it's less likely to damage them. And so I've just been kind of documenting a few of my thoughts and feelings. So I will probably just kind of sit down, talk about some of those things, my overall thoughts about the differences, just kind of general idea on how I felt about this. I'm loving this. I am about an hour and 15 minutes through the audiobook for One Dark Throne by Kendar Blake. So good, absolutely loving it. I just love the characters so much, and I can't wait to see where the storyline goes. Hey y'all, it is Tuesday morning and I wanted to update you on the reading I got done last night. I finished Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling. I loved this. There were times where I could see like the movie scenes playing out in my head because it matched up so well, and there were so many little things that I missed and things that I kind of remembered hearing about and things that I forgot about. It was just so much fun reading this. I cannot wait to continue with my Harry Potter rereads. I don't know when I'll get to them, but at some point. The next book I'm gonna pick up is A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. I almost picked up Carry On, but then I was like, wait, that's too much of the same thing. Like, we'll take an Akamath break because just as good, even sexier, just like, so I'm gonna start this today. I don't think I'll be able to finish it, but if I can get a good chunk of the way through, I can take 2 days to read this one, and then it'll all work out fine. So I can't wait. I also read this pretty quickly, so I could get through this. It'll depend on how much homework I have and or plan to do. Hey y'all, it's Wednesday and I just wanted to update you guys on my reading. I didn't update like at all yesterday. I did maybe once, but I am now 200 pages into A Court of Mist and Fury. It's taking me a lot longer, one, because it's a denser fantasy novel, and two, because I'm realizing that like rereading only rereads in 1 week is it's mentally draining almost, because I'm trying to work on my TBR. So I want to work on my TBR, but I'm rereading books, so it feels like I'm not doing anything. It's this whole thing. I'm gonna do my best to try to get as much of this read today as possible. I've been having so much fun putting tabs in it. The whole beginning chunk was mostly green, which is angry because Tamlin the Tool, but there have been so many just quotes that are just so amazing. I am honestly disgusted with myself, because how did I ever think that Tamlin was an okay dude? Like, why did I ever think that that was cute? That was terrible. There were so many things that I'm just like, what? Anyways, but there have just been so many great quotes from Feyre and Rhysand that are just so beautiful. I love them so much. I cannot wait to get more into this book. It's my favorite one of the series. I do like A Court of Frost and Starlight, but still, overall, this one is my favorite. And it's so magical. I am also 4 hours into One Dark Throne by Kendar Blake. I am loving it. The twists and the turns and the drama. Like, who knew there would be this much drama in a fantasy novel? I am loving it. It's so good. I never know what's gonna happen, and I just can't wait to finish it. and I really want like just a pretty set of the books because I really liked reading the little bit of physical reading I did of Three Dark Crowns, and I just love it. Hey y'all, it is Thursday morning and I just wanted to update you guys on my reading. I am on page 399 of A Court of Mist and Fury. I'm really enjoying this. It's kind of smushed together what happens in each individual book. So like there were some scenes from this one, like there were some scenes from ACOTAR that I thought were in this one, and there were some scenes from ACOWAR that I thought, or scenes that I thought were in ACOWAR that are in this one. So it's just been really interesting kind of like divide that up in my head. So good. I can't wait. Things are developing with Feyre and Rhysand, and it's just so cute. I am really loving this, but because it's taking me so long to read it, and it's a readathon, and I'm trying to get through a bunch of books, and this was just really dense, and it was getting to points where I was trying to finish big chunks, but that was just so intimidating and like so like, oh my gosh, an hour or more of reading this because I want to read 100 pages. So I decided to also pick up The Anatomical Shape of a Heart, and I am 55 pages through this. It's just really cute. I just really enjoyed it. Also, my only tab is a reference tab. This is a quote. "We were on a break." I was like, oh my gosh, that's totally a Friends reference. I loved that. I just thought that was so adorable. This is so much fun. I forgot about how much fun this is. It's about a girl who is trying to be an anatomical drawer, like an artist that draws human parts. I can't remember, she has a specific name for what it is in the book, and she meets a graffiti artist on the bus, like public transport, at like midnight, and he ends up being this famous graffiti artist, and she's the only one who knows his identity, and they form a connection, and it's just so cute because they like tell each other little tidbits about each other when they have chance meetings or when they seek each other out, and it is just so cute, and it's just such a sweet little book. And I realized I don't really remember as much about it as I thought I did, but I also read it a year ago and I've read 100+ books since then, so it makes sense that I don't remember most of the details, because like this one I'm rereading I read last anywhere between March and May, and this I read in January. So it makes sense that I remember more details from this, and I feel like that's part of why I am taking a little bit longer, because I'm kind of like, oh well, I just read this, like why do I need to read it again? Even though I'm loving it, my brain is kind of like, what are you doing? Read the 20 books you have on that. 20 books, 80 books I have on that, so that's where I'm at right now. I also picked up an ebook. I forgot I bought a bunch of ebooks a while back. I picked up a lot of the Cowboys and Angels series by Kelly Elliott, so I've started reading those on iBooks, and I am on book 1 right now, Lost Love, and I'm enjoying it so much. That was part of the issue with reading these books, is I didn't want to read these. I wanted to read that, which doesn't count for the Rereadathon, but they're just so good. I have noticed a few little things. One thing that I really appreciate is that virginity was not like this huge big deal. Like, it wasn't like, oh my gosh, my 22-year-old sister is a virgin and it's this big deal. It was like, no, are you stupid, big brother? Of course not. Like, it's not that big a deal. I don't know why you're making such a big deal about it. And that was just like not something you see a lot, because even in a lot of romance books, it's like she's 24 and she's never had a boyfriend before, and it's just like, that's not always the case, but it always seems to be that way in books. So really enjoying that, and I will update you guys later. Hey y'all, it is Saturday morning now. I have not updated in a very long time. I was very distracted, really busy, and I just slipped my mind. To be real with you guys, I haven't read that much of these. I've been obsessed with these Cowboy and Angel books by Kelly Elliott. I've finished 3 of them now. They're so good. I love them. I just lay around reading those instead of reading these. So I haven't really read a lot, but in The Anatomical Shape of a Heart, I'm on page 149, which leaves about 150 pages left. And then in A Court of Mist and Fury, I am on page 464, which is also about 150 pages left. I think I can finish these today. Fingers crossed, I should be able to for the end of the Rereadathon. I did not read as much as I was hoping to, but I did get distracted by other books. I kind of felt bad about reading those other books, but at the same time, I was still reading, so it wasn't terrible. For One Dark Throne, I am 6 hours and 23 minutes through. I am about 57% of the way through. I'm really enjoying it, just having trouble finding time to listen to it because I keep wanting to watch BookTube and all of these other things. I will update you guys later today to finish up this vlog and conclude the Rereadathon for you guys. Hey y'all, it was actually Sunday morning. I just wanted to wrap up my week for you guys for the Rereadathon. I didn't get as much reading done as I hoped to, but it was still overall a pretty productive week. I finished 4 books to complete all 7 of the challenges. I finished Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Matilda, The Anatomical Shape of a Heart, and A Court of Mist and Fury. I finished these 2 really late last night, but I loved them. I found some more issues in both than from the first time I read them, but that does make sense because I'm reading it a little bit more critically since I already know the general idea of the story. But I overall just had a really good time. It kind of helped me to learn more about myself as a reader, especially a rereader, because I've never really reread books before, so it was just a lot of fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed this week's vlog, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!